Before we get going, just a heads up, there are some major spoilers for Spider-Man 2 in this video, so only watch it if you're cool with that.
We are not, Harry. We are.
Venom is one of the main antagonists of Marvel's Spider-Man 2, but unlike the rest of the game's cast of villains, you actually end up playing as the symbiote for a mission. Unfortunately, however, it's a pretty quick section that consists of mowing through Oscorp guards and hunters, and then a final boss fight with Kraven. Once it's over, you don't get to play as Venom again, but YouTube user Elman figured out a way to break through the invisible walls that box you into the arena and explore New York as the hulking symbiote. Here's everything you need to know about how to unlock free roam as Venom in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Before we get rolling, it's important to note that Venom was not intended for free roam, which makes this a pretty big bug, so it's possible that Insomniac will eventually patch it out. They've been squashing some of the game's other interesting glitches, like the one where your character model is replaced with a small white cube, so there's a chance that Venom free roam might not work forever. Also, some players have reported that the glitch will ruin their save file in a handful of different ways, so only attempt this if you're using a secondary file or if you don't care about having to restart the game from the very beginning. To unlock free roam as Venom, you'll need to be on the mission Don't Be Scared, where Harry puts on the symbiote suit and becomes Venom. Tear through the inside of Oscorp like intended, and watch the cutscene where the hunters arrive to attack you when you finally make it to the streets of New York. Once you're at this section, ignore the hunters that spawn to attack you, and run to the building on your left. Climb it by repeatedly jumping on the wall. You'll eventually scale it and make it to a landing with a billboard. Once you get there, run to the wall again and keep climbing, and you'll make it to the very top of the building. Here, there will be invisible walls on either side of the roof, stopping you from exiting the area, but it seems like the wall on the left doesn't cover the entire roof. If you stay as close as possible to the billboard on the roof, you'll be able to get through the wall. It might take a few tries, but you should be able to squeeze through. If you're having trouble, there are also some people saying that you need to first walk into the invisible wall on the right side, so give that a try and then try walking through again. Once you make it to the other side, you'll be able to jump off the roof and down into the streets below. Make sure you jump away from the building so you don't get stuck inside the bounds of the arena, and once you've made it out, you're free to explore New York City as much as you like as the symbiote. Unfortunately, there's not much to do out there. Venom wasn't designed to traverse the city like Pete or Miles, so you don't have the ability to web swing and travel quickly. You can't complete any missions or fight anyone since all encounters other than the main quest are disabled when the main mission is going on. NPCs don't even react to you even if you're using your powers, which is a little disappointing since Venom is so scary. If you want, you can head over to the Wakandan embassy on the east side of Midtown and do the Wakanda salute, which is pretty funny to see Venom of all people doing, especially since Peter can't do it when exploring the game normally. Other than that though, there's really not much else that you can do in free roam other than have a photo shoot using the game's great photo mode. You can definitely get some solid pictures since Venom looks so perfect for New York at night, but it'll take some time to get around to the city's most recognizable landmarks since you can't web sling. And that's everything you need to know about how to unlock free roam as Venom in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Hopefully, Insomniac lets us play as Venom properly in the open city when New Game Plus is added later this year. It would be a pretty cool thing for players who've completed the main story twice, but I don't make games, so what do I know? If you think that would be a good feature, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, make sure to like this video, subscribe to DualShockers, and click the bell icon to be notified whenever we post more Spider-Man content.